Good morning, boys and girls. That car guy Eddie here, and today another video. Thank you very much for tuning in to today. It is a couple of days before Father's Day. I believe it's like the 13th or something like that of June 2020. For everybody new who stumbled across the channel, and for those of you that might own a side-by-side, you'll get to know very quickly that I am a car guy, but not just a car guy, I'm a toy guy. Motorcycles, side-by-sides, ATVs. I spend and waste my money on all of that stuff. So if you are like me and you like being in debt because you have toys, you have found the very right channel. Today's video is actually going to be about rebates. And it's interesting because this was sparked due to a Facebook comment on somebody in one of the Facebook groups that I was actually part of. He actually told me that he was looking for the cheapest out the door price. So let me tell you basically kind of what that means. So when you buy a side-by-side or a motorcycle or a car or anything, I mean, even if you go to the store and you buy a TV, you see one price, and that is the price that is the shelf price or the lot price, however you want to call it, MSRP, manufacturer's suggested retail price. But then when you up to the cash register, it's more expensive, whether your state has sales tax, whether there are fees for certain electronics. And with side-by-sides and sport crafts and power crafts, is how I'll refer to them in this video, really there's several fees that can get you kind of screwed. Now, I recently purchased a 2020 Kawasaki KRX 1000 side-by-side, and it is a amazing machine. It does everything that I've wanted it to do. The only thing that I haven't done with it yet, and that's because of my location, is I haven't ran it in sand. But I don't see why it should be a problem, especially if you get a good set of paddles. But that's a whole different video altogether. Today is about rebates. Now, when I purchased mine during Memorial Day. Now, why is that a key component here? The manufacturers sell the unit for what's called an invoice price to the dealer, okay? And I'm going to use whole numbers just to make it easy for everybody's math. Let's say they sell the KRX to a dealer. We're going to use a dealer where I am, Good Times Kawasaki, and they sell the unit for $14,000, okay? So that means that every dollar over $14,000 is effectively pure profit to the dealership. So whatever they want to sell it for. Now, if they sell it for $14,000 and MSRP is, let's say, $21,000, that means that the dealership is making $7,000 off of that unit. And that's just MSRP. So how do you get a good deal? Well, the problem is if you spend $21,000, by the time you get out of there with tax and license and vehicle service fee and off-road fee and all the stupid fees, especially here in California, I paid $16,500 for mine, and out the door I was $19,100. So quick, somebody down in the comments do the math on how much that is, because I don't know, 20. Anyways, somebody down in the comments do the math. And that is the amount of fees that I had to pay. Now, I'm in California, so my tax rate's probably a little higher than most people. But with that being said, that's okay, because the rule still applies. Now, okay, how did I get mine for $16,500? Well, manufacturers, whether this be a car insurance or a car company or a manufacturer of a power sports equipment, anything, they offer rebates. And the way that a rebate works is a rebate is basically a check once the unit is sold. So, and that check comes from the manufacturer to the dealer. So for me, I got a $4,500 rebate, which means that my dealer, Good Times, didn't lose any money on it at all, any money whatsoever. They bought it for invoice. Remember, let's say invoice was $14,000. I paid $16,500. Remember, that was my purchase price of the vehicle before fees and everything like that. And then Cowie actually cuts a $4,500 check and sends it to my dealer. So my dealer makes their money regardless. You see how it's a win-win for everybody? Kawasaki moves a unit. the dealer, they move a unit and they make profit, and I get a very good deal on a power sports machine. So that's how rebates work. Now, why would a dealer do this? Well, they move a unit cheaper and they make the same amount of money. That's why dealerships love rebates. You should love rebates too, but you should also look for times to purchase a vehicle when the manufacturer has rebates, when they're trying to move units. Right now is a very good time, especially in the Kawasaki community, because on July 7th, they're going to be releasing their new models. There's rumors of a 4-door KRX, there's rumors of a turbocharged KRX, even though I feel they're going to go the supercharged route. I mean, I just feel Kawasaki is going to go the supercharged route. I really do think so. The KRX is more focused. It's focused on, they have a rock crawling aspect where it lightens throttle response, so you can crawl over rocks. It comes with 31s. Like, it's designed to do many different things. And if you slap a turbo on it, you're going to lose the ability to rock crawl. No, I take that back. Don't hassle me, please. You won't lose the ability to rock crawl. It just won't be as easy. And the reason why is because of turbo lag. I have another video talking about boost lag down below. Be sure to check that out. But basically, if you have no power, and then power hits at like 3,500 RPMs, especially with a CVT, I mean, it's going to be in boost, it's going to be out of boost. It's just, I don't know. And that might be my own naiveness when it comes to it. Oh, my bad. It might be my own naiveness because, like I said, turbocharged rock crawling just doesn't seem good. Now, supercharged rock crawling does sound smart because you build power right off the bat instantaneously. And the fact that Kawasaki, all of their jet skis are supercharged, their motorcycles are supercharged, it just makes sense that they already have the R&D behind it to put out a supercharged model. And I don't think that there's any other supercharged side-by-sides out there. Correct me if I'm wrong, let me know, but I really don't think so. I think they're all V-twin, inline, 3-cylinder, turbo, but I don't think that there's any supercharged ones that are out there. So it could be fun. It could be a lot of fun to actually see. So that's kind of how rebates work. And like I said, if you're looking for the best deal on power sports, I'm going to tell you right now, the dealer, when you go into the dealer and you hassle a dealer about a couple of $100s on a machine that is, $16,000, $20,000, the dealer doesn't have to work with you. Like, suck it up. You're buying this really good machine, you're already getting a good deal on it, and you're pissing and moaning over a couple of $100 or over $1,000 or something like that. Because here's the deal. From a sales perspective, I am going to sell that machine no matter what. I might not sell it to you, but I might sell it to the guy who rolls in, who doesn't give me any lip, who doesn't try to, beat me up about the cost or what it comes with or discounts or anything like that. That is who I, as a salesperson, would want to sell it to. I also want to talk to you about some other incidentals as well that might be beneficial if you buy it from dealers. So, like I said, I'm always telling people, make dealers compete with each other. Never pay ADM. If you go to a power sports dealer and you flip over the tag and anywhere on there it says ADM, do not buy it. Don't buy it. That is additional dealer markup. That is cost on top of what you're already going to spend. And it's just money that is gone. The dealer is charging you an additional dealer fee because of the rarity of that item, which is some bullshit. Here in Sacramento, I have 2 big power sports, 4 or 5 big power sports dealers, but 2 of them that deal with Kawasaki. And one of them, when I bought my Z900, I walked out in financing because they didn't tell me anywhere that there was an additional dealer markup until I sat down and I was doing the finance paperwork. And I said, what is this $895 dealer markup? Well, don't worry about it, Mr. Cook. You don't need to worry about that because you're getting an extra $1,000 rebate from Cowie. No, that is a dealership trick. Do not say dealer or rebates cover your fees. That's a horrible way of doing things. And the reason why is because that $1,000 rebate, remember how rebates work. The dealer is going to get that $1,000. Yes, you won't pay it. You will not pay it as a customer. But the dealership will get a check from Kawasaki for that $1,000, and they will get your $895 additional dealer markup fee. That is some shady stuff. And I was trying to explain this to the finance guy, and he just became an absolute dick about it when I was an actual educated customer buying something. And I said, you know what? I'm approved. Like, I know the bike I want. I know the color I want. I'm approved through Cowie. I can go to any dealer on the planet. I was there, like, seriously 3.5 hours getting everything done. I called another power sports dealer. I called Good Times, and I said, very first question out of my mouth when I talked to the sales guys, do you guys have ADM on your products? And he laughed and he goes, no, but I know where you are, and I know why you're asking me that question. And I drove across town, purchased the motorcycle that I want, and I saved myself $1,000. I saved myself $1,000. So that's how you want to do it. You don't want to beat dealers up, but you do want to play them against each other. It is a very smart practice. So, like I said, when you're spending your money, it's your money. Don't feel like, oh, this guy wants me to buy this or this guy wants me to buy that. I don't. I want you to buy side by side. I want you to be happy, but I also want you to spend your money wisely. And that is how rebates work in the car industry. It's also spread over to cars the exact same way. It's just larger amounts. So for instance, if you're a car person and you're here regarding cars and you see a Dodge Ram and the Dodge Ram says $20,000 off, well, that's not $20,000 that the dealer is giving you. The dealer would make no money. So if you look at the actual breakdown, you'll see it'll say, like, for instance, $5,500 dealer discount, $10,000 Chrysler Capital Cash, blah, 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 blah. And those are all individual rebates that add up to total amount off cars. And that's also how you can roll negative equity. I have a video on that as well. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned. For all you KRX guys that are new to my channel, I do a lot of reviews and things like this and ways that you can save money and do things on the cheap. I actually have an exhaust solution that's going to cost you under $250. Boom. So wait for that. I want to thank MBRP for giving me the idea, because all of their R&D and everything like that, and I looked at their design and I said, that's how much money? Like, that is freaking insane. So stay tuned. I will probably be doing that video. Man, I'd love to do it this week. I just got to get some funds together. I've been spending money like crazy. That's another thing. If you buy a freaking UTV, oh my gosh, you are going to spend money on all sorts of stuff. A trailer, like gear, I mean, gas is, it just happens. It happens. So, all right, everybody, thank you very much for watching. This is the Car Guy Eddie. I'll talk to you later. Bye.